very hard. But has anybody here tried anything or seen things that you thought were really cool?
Where do you stream your video?
I've currently I'm actually just throwing them on YouTube. But things like Vimeo or something like that is something I feel like I should be doing a little bit more. I just started trying 12 seconds. DJ's been pushing that. But I didn't know if anybody's tried that.
I actually use 12 seconds. I'm with, my name's Eric Melch. I'm with Auction Direct USA, the new car dealership up on Blanding. I'm here just for a couple days from New York, our corporate office. And I threw 12 seconds onto our blog. And it's great because I'm not in sales, I'm the IT guy and I'm the web guy, so I'll just walk around the lot, take a car that I like, I'll find that, I'll shoot a quick little 12-second video of it, shoot it from my phone, it shoots it over to 12 seconds, and then it also pops it over to the widget on our blog.
So is this like a cute little car of the day kind of thing?
Yeah, actually I started calling it, I started calling it, yeah, exactly.
Literally a 12-second video.
But I actually call the car that I pick, I call it the cool whip of the day.
Nice. Cool whip of the day?
Yeah. So just pick something nice, I throw it out, and then I also take a picture of it, shoot it over to TwitPic, which then shoots it over to Twitter. The video from 12 seconds actually gets shot over to Twitter as well. So
that's a perfect use of 12 seconds too, because you just need to see a car.
Yeah, I just do a quick walk around. I mean, I could be talking to somebody, I would just shoot it, I walk around it, and then boom, one touch.
Can you measure how success? I mean, you get more hits on your blog as a result of that. You get people start to follow you on Twitter.
Oh, absolutely. And I've been doing it more as not, absolutely not a way to try to sell the car, but more of a way to try to get information and feedback from online consumers, and them saying, hey, what do you like about this? Is this something that would attract you to at least, try to seek more information about the vehicle? And then I just pose a question to them. What type of information is important to you when you are out shopping for a vehicle? Do you want to see pictures? Do you want to see Carfax reports? Do you want to see internal shots? What is important to you as the consumer? And the information and feedback that I get back from that is incredible. So,
that's a great model. Do you know of other people doing that? Or
no, we're
you're the only one doing it?
Yeah, we're the only ones that I know of. There's a couple other people I've met within the industry that have actually followed us and started doing that, but they haven't stuck with it as regular as we have.
So, from your direct goal of selling cars, do the cars that you feature sell faster than?
I've noticed, again, I've been using the tracking URLs, and we've had a flood of traffic on those, and we've actually had a couple of instances where people have mentioned that in the stores, and we have actually, fortunately, been able to.
So you've seen a couple examples of where it's even led to direct sales, which is obviously what.
The goal, but that was a huge ultimate.
That goes back to your point. You're not doing it to sell. You're doing it to build relationships, and then as a result,
yeah, it's more of a research tool and a branding tool for us as well, and it's definitely paid off.
Is this more for a niche product, or is this fairly common? Maybe would this be for a Honda Accord or a Maserati Quattro?
I've done it all across the board. Last summer when gas prices were up, I picked a nice little 4-door, 4-cylinder, 4-banger that people would definitely be interested in. We got a sweet Mercedes up in our corporate store right now, that we stole at the auction, and it's I think it's an 07 S500. We're selling her like 20,000 below, book value. So it was a nice little, definitely a cool whip of the day.
So looking at Magnum's Mercedes is down right now. Yeah.
That's a really cool idea. I like that.
I think that's
got us thinking about how to use.
It's huge because I think that's the hard part. The thing I always used to struggle with was like a blog post. I wanted it to be perfect. I put so much time and effort into it. And then I realized that when I do that, I never get those blog posts out. Like the 12 seconds is awesome because you just click the button and just start talking. And then and then you're done. You're like, I'll screw it, post it. It's never perfect. I would screw it up.
Here's a question I have for you on that. I started doing podcasts about 4 years ago when I think the total podcasting universe was 2,000 people. What do you do with the stuff that's 3 or 4 years old? When you get 1,000 of them, do you just drop them out, or do you try to keep them navigable, or what do you do with it? I mean, obviously your cars have sold, but
Well, one of the things that I'm looking at now is I have a pretty extensive library of 12-second clips. I can go through and do like a best of. Yeah, I can do a top 10, that type of thing.
And you can get more feedback from that list for work you've already done as well. So it seems like almost the market research side of this is the most beneficial part of what you're doing using social media at Auction Direct.
Yeah, I mean, I'll throw that out, use a tracking URL, and then throw it out to like a social 2 poll. and just ask people, what's important for you, safety ratings, mileage.
Actually, as a consumer, I find the two things I do now when I shop, well, the three things I do is first I'll go to the store and figure out what I want to buy. This could be a stereo, it could be a car, it could be whatever. The second thing I'll do then is immediately go home and online and find out what the actual price is, or, the price I'm going to want to pay. Then the third thing is I look for reviews, and I'm finding a lot of that in the podcasting, the video casting community now, where people will talk about things. And as a consumer, I really appreciate that. I want to hear the good and the bad. I want to hear it from a consumer, from a salesman perspective, and I want to know what the perspective is. If it's a corporate line that I'm listening to, fine. Just let me know that it's a corporate line. But I really appreciate that.
From our
As a
perspective,
consumer.
what we've learned over the past 2 years, especially that in the automotive segment, people out shopping for cars, the highest, highest regarded piece of information they can get is from another automotive owner. They don't want to hear from the car dealer. They don't want to hear from the manufacturer, definitely. They want to hear from other users. Did they like that Jeep? Did they like that Honda? Did they not like that Ford? Whatever it is.
Yeah, I feel like overall